Okay, this module 2, we are going to be discussing and covering on corporate identity and brand positioning. So, in regards to your logistics and delivery service business, you should focus on creating and defining it as a corporate brand, and then we are going to be looking at how to position this brand rightly in the marketplace or in the business environment so that you can be able to attract your ideal clients and then the target market that you can use to grow from. Okay, there are several things we are going to be looking at, but primarily, first of all, what is a brand? When we are talking about brand identity, identity has some features and some things that are incorporated into it. First of all, how do you define a brand? A brand is an identity, that entity could be a person, that entity could be an institution, could be a family, could be an idea, it could be a product. So it's an identity that an entity defines consciously for itself to build and give an image and an impression that is appealing, that is desirable and irresistible, communicating superior value based on its unique quality and solution in order to gain and retain loyalty from the audience or from the public. So, what you are trying to achieve with your brand is to consciously build an image and an impression in the eyes and the minds of the prospective viewers or the audience or the public. Do you understand? And you are trying to do that to communicate something of unique and superior value in order to appear more desirable, irresistible, and appealing so that they can be glued to you, so that they can be committed to you, so that you will be the only one that they will always run to, irrespective of many other people that might be offering the same service. So it's just like you distinguishing yourself from the crowd of producers or service providers that offer similar value or services. Okay, one of the items that we are going to be looking at in the whole essence of your corporate identity is your brand name. Your brand name talks about the name. In fact, your name is your label, is the first point of call that helps to distinguish you from every other person. Just like you as an individual, you have a name, and that name is peculiar to you that we can use to distinguish you. So also your company or your business, you need to create a name, but you don't just create a name anyhow. For the purpose of the kind of brand we just defined as, for it to be appealing to, for it to be desirable, for it to communicate superior value and every of all these things, you should highlight some of the things that should guide you on how to create your brand name. So number one is it must be simple. Don't try to be so ambiguous when you are trying to create a name. Just use something very simple. Uh, Use something that is visible, something that people can identify with. Do you understand? Don't be too ambiguous. Don't go to look for a vocabulary in the dictionary that has a name that is not, how do I put it, that is not common. Maybe that's the word I have to use. Yes, use something that is common, something that people can identify with. So then number two, it must be relatable. Yes, use a name that people can usually identify with or associate with. They can match up with it. I want to give you an example. At a time, we're trying to look for a name to give to our product, our soap brand that I wanted to launch. So a thought came into the mind because we use coconut oil as one of the basic ingredients that does most of the functions, and then it came about eco. So eco also has to do with the ecosystem, being that it deals on natural this thing, and it aligns with the ecosystem. It doesn't have any chemical or any adverse effect that comes with the chemical tools. So then we brought the word eco. So, but then we realized that eco also aligns with EcoBank, because EcoBank is popular. We also have Eco Hospital. We also have Eco as in Lagos State. We also have Eco Hotels. So you see that that name Echo or Echo, people can really align with it. So somebody might want to prove that okay, he's from Echo, and then he's among the big boys or something like that. Do you understand that on the island or Ecoso, and then he uses a kind of soap that matches that status, that thing that he can identify himself with. Do you understand what I'm saying? So you put that word Echo Clear soap. So the same thing, you just try and look around and see things that people can really identify with, that makes them feel important, that makes them feel among, and craft a name from that and infiltrate it or integrate it into your brand. It makes it easy for people to be able to, you understand, relate to. Then number three, you must try to make it two syllables. Let your name not be longer than at most three, but between 2 to 3 syllables names, which means as in like this word brand name. Those are 2 syllables word. Value proposition is a 2 syllable word. Corporate plan identity is a 3 syllables word. I think you understand what I'm trying to say now. So you must don't allow it to be more than 3 syllables. Then the final one is SEO. So when you are trying to create your brand name, you should factor the fact that you want your name or your organization to be easily found online. So when your prospective clients are going online in search of a particular solution, which your brand offers, which your brand is saying that it's you people can provide that solution. Once they type that particular problem or need, it should direct them to you exactly. So how do you do this? So you must know what kind of things they type on Google search when they are trying to find a particular need with reference to delivery service, with reference to logistics, with reference to courier services. So you must craft a name, that you must incorporate in your name anything that is related with what your ideal clients or customers are going to be searching for online, so that when they put in those keywords that has to do with solution, probably they are looking for a solution to their problem, or this has to do with sales, has to do with order, has to do with fulfillment, has to do with speed, has to do with safety, it has to do with logistics, has to do with package. Every of all these words are all things that are related with people that are interested in finding something regarding to delivery services and sending whatever they have. So as a logistics brand, you must consider these factors when you are trying to create your name. So it really doesn't matter. You could use your personal name and all that, but then, like I said, to rank the possibility for you to be top of the mind in the hearts of your prospective client, and make it easy for them to identify you and stick with you, I recommend that you follow these simple guides. Okay, next in line, we're going to be looking at what we call your value proposition. After you've been able to give a concrete name to your brand, you must have what we call your value proposition. Now, what's your value proposition? Your value proposition is a message, more like a promise to your niche about you or about your brand, and exactly how you could solve their problems. So it's like a signpost, a message that is introducing you or your business to your niche as the solution, and how exactly you do that. So when you have this, it's supposed to be something that would will be visibly seen when somebody is first coming in contact with you, it will make it easy and save both parties, both you and, because you can't deal with everyone. Not everyone needs what you have. To save that time, to save that energy, to save that money and every other thing, it should be clearly visible what value or what solution that you are promising them that they will have if they decide to interact or to transact with you. So that is your value proposition, and it ultimately becomes what I call your brand description or your brand identity. So value proposition is very important. It helps you to save a lot of time and energy, and it applies universally. You see, you can imagine you being in your office and then you allow almost every nook and cranny to come in and waste your time having to have conversation with them, only to get to the end of the day and you see that you cannot help them and you don't have what they need, and then you have wasted so much time and all that. So it helps to filter out people that are not in line with your service catchment. Okay, now there are procedures and there are formats and there are structure that you could guide you on how to create your value proposition. So you could use this format. There are very many formats, but I chose to use this because it's actually very simple. So you could use something like this. You said I or your brand helps niche to get a certain result using or by a particular offer. Just like you are seeing on my screen, the example below, you said you could say, I help women who suffer from binge eating to become free of binge eating by the end of my 6-week coaching program. So based on this value proposition, you could easily detect where the niche is. The niche is saying women who suffer from binge eating. Then the result we are promising them is that they are going to be free of binge eating by the end. Okay, sorry, the result that they are expecting to get is that they are going to be free from binge eating. Now, what am I offering them? My offer to them is my 6 weeks coaching program. That's my unique tool. That's my unique solution. That's my unique strategy that I am offering them, that they would buy into, to use to achieve this particular result and get out of the problem that they are suffering. So you could see an example of my personal brand solution, Virtuous Logistics. We actually help vendors, that's my niche, vendors and businesses, to facilitate operation. That's the results that I'm expecting to give them to increase sales and profits. And then how do I do that? I provide for them. My offer is affordable, accelerated, and safe delivery services. And how do I give them this? My unique value and that I have is strategic positioning, network of riders across the state, competitive pricing, multiple delivery channels, a tracking system, and good and effective communication and follow-up and updates. So these are what I use to craft my value proposition. So the next thing that you should also have in mind when you are trying to create your corporate brand identities, just like we have talked about your name. After your name, your value proposition, the next thing is that you need to outline your services. One of the things you must bear in mind when you're trying to identify what kind of service that you will be offering your client when you are setting up your business is your present capacity with with reference to resources that are available or accessible to you at the moment. For instance, if by virtue of limited maybe resources or capital or whatever, at the moment you can't afford a bus, you can't afford a bus or a truck or whatever, do you understand, that can move large volume of products at the same time, it really makes no sense trying to add haulage among your services. because you know at the present you don't have the tools, you don't have the resources to carry out that particular service. So if a client approaches you and say that, please, I have like 2,000 cartons of Indomie to move from the manufacturer's place to my store, and then you don't have that truck to move that, but you now listed haulage as one of the services, you can see that you are up for a huge flop, and then you are trying to tarnish your brand name. So these are the things that you should put in mind when you are trying to outline your services. So based on our previous module, we looked at some services that you could offer based on the markets, as in the kind of category of audience that are out there that you can service. So, same way, based on mine, you can see mine as an example. I offer e commerce and pay on delivery service. That's the meaning of that POD. I offer door to door delivery. I offer same day delivery. I offer interstate delivery. I offer bulk and commercial delivery. That's the haulage. I offer training and academy, which is what I'm doing for you now through this online course that you are going through. I offer procurement and international payment, which means that if you intend to make a purchase abroad, maybe you want to buy something on Alibaba or any international organization, and then you want it shipped down to you in Nigeria, we could help you process that, make payments in their currency, and also help you to ship it down to Nigeria. And then we offer consulting and new business setup service. So you are interested in starting up your own logistics and delivery service business, or even any business in particular, but you don't know how to go about it, and you don't really have time to sit down and go through the training and go through the rigor of trying to make errors in process of implementing everything that you've been taught. So you needed someone to give you like a blueprint guide and follow you step by step to organize every of the resources and every materials that is required to help you successfully launch and sustain with you until you are able to move on by yourself. So we provide every of all those services, from business registration to the marketing materials, to providing office space, to setting up your office space, to recruiting and training of your staff, to procurement of the tools and the equipment that you're going to use to run your business. And every of all those things will guide you all through from the beginning up till the time when you start making money from that business. And finally, we offer community and platform service, where on our platform you have access to both vendors that could patronize you as a logistic staff, and also riders or logistic companies that you could work with reference to offering your delivery service. So these are more. So like I was saying, you just decide based on the present capacity that you have. But for the purpose of this training, I want to imagine that you are starting off as someone that doesn't have his own vehicle, his own resources. That means you are supposed to just streamline your offers to maybe say door to door service and e-commerce service, and every of all these other ones you can just leave it out, or probably you could also add them, maybe training and academy, where you are an affiliate and you refer other people to my training and you begin to earn from it. Okay, I think I've talked about these factors that determine how you to identify and select your services. Okay, tools. We are going to quickly look on this. So the next thing that we are going to be looking at covering are the tools that would guide you on how to design or to package your brand. So we have basically two platforms that I use and I recommend that we use for you to present your brand. So we have Canva and Poster My Word. They are the platforms that we use. So we use it to create graphics and visuals that helps to present and communicate your brand identity. Remember, you have created your name, you have created your value proposition, you've been able to outline your services. Now you have to be able to organize and arrange it and present it in a way or a format that the visual is going to be appealing, so that wherever you show up or you put it up, is going to attract or call an attention from your prospective client. So one of the things you are going to be looking at, you are going to design your logo. So quickly, we are going to head to one of these platforms, either Canva or Poster My Word. I'm going to show you in a couple of minutes how to do that. Okay, we're going to do that. So we're going straight to Canva. I'm going to show you how to quickly come up with simple logo design techniques. So if you don't have an account with Canva, I already have an account, so that's why my profile is already logged on. So you may need to, when you open the Canva website, you could also choose to download the app. I choose not to download the app because I'm managing space on my device. So you could go through the website. So when it prompts you to log in, and it can give you option to log in either through your Facebook or through your Gmail. So I recommend I use your Gmail. So it just goes in straight. And when you are in, so you are going to find the home page. So I click on the home page. So when you are able to come in as a first time or a new person, this is the interface you are going to see. And when you see this interface, as easy as that, you click on this search your content and quickly type logo. But don't just type any logo. We are into, what we are doing is you're trying to create a brand identity, a corporate identity for your logistics and delivery service business. So there are some logos that are peculiar to that. So you just type logo there for courier delivery service logo. Okay, it's going to bring out some suggestions for you. So you're going to choose that, and then we proceed from there. Okay, you see delivery service logo. Okay, let me clean that. Let me just put delivery logo. Let me search. Okay, let's be sure. Okay, sorry, I think I'm having a network challenge at the moment, so okay. You can see the Canva templates. That's where your focus should be on. You can see there are different types. So don't look at those ones that you are seeing pro, because those ones you have to pay for them. So aside those ones, you just look out for anyone that remember, we are trying to create something that has to do with a brand. So if you have been able to create your name, look for something that aligns or that resembles your, do you understand, the name that you created, and then the value proposition that you are promising. Remember, you are promising your client or your prospective client that you'll be able to solve this particular problem for them, maybe a problem of disappointment or low sales, or whatever it is that has to do with logistics challenges that they are facing in their business. You are telling them that you are going to help them solve this, and this is the result that you are promising that they will have, and these are the things that you have. Do you understand? So you are telling them, okay, maybe that you have speed, and that you have high level of trust, that they can trust you and everything. So anything that communicates trust, anything that communicates speed, anything that communicates integrity. So you look out for logo or icons or whatever is that you incorporate in your logo that tends to communicate the unique value that helps to define your identity. Remember, we are trying to distinguish you from every other. You can look at this now. You see this one, though is writing PRO, is having a clock time, talking about speed, that they can meet up with any deadline that you give to them. You see the clock sign talking about speed, fast delivery. So just come up with anything in your mind. You can see this one, there's a clock attached to it at the back of the van. Do you understand? So just be creative about it. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to choose one of them. So during your own spare time, you can decide to just go and try to do something for yourself. So when you have this, you put your name, the name that you created following the format I gave you. Then you call us. Like I said, the colors, you choose colors that communicates what you are saying. So you can come here, change this thing. This would say war dairy or whatever. So I can choose to change it to sprint solutions. Sprint solutions. You know what sprint means? Aha. So something that is fast. That's what sprint is. So I could just decide to use that word just to good. Okay. So you can see I'm actually trying to show you the possibilities of what you can do on this design tool. So on this other little design, those are the places you have your tagline. Do you understand? The tagline of your brand. So one of the things that could guide you on creating your tagline are the solutions and what you are promising them. You are telling them that you people are all about safety, you're all about integrity, you're all about honesty, you're all about transparency, you're all about promptness. Every of the values that define your identity, you can begin to put them there. You can put prompt delivery, sprint solutions, prompt delivery, whatever it is that defines you, speed, fast, integrity, honesty, and whatever the thing that defines you. You can come here, like I was trying to explain to you, you can change this icon and put in something that you feel that more effectively communicates your brand identity. I'm not going to delete this one, but I'm just trying to show you that you can actually find more. You just come into upload. You just come into upload, then go to images. Okay. You come to no. Okay. Sorry. Go back. You upload videos. Okay, very good. Images. You could search. Okay, you have to use elements. Okay, thank you. You come to elements. When you come to elements, you can see you now click on logo. You understand? So now you're on logo. It's giving you different types. It's saying shapes, graphics, whatever. You see this one is showing lion face. Anything you can just type in there that you feel can communicate what your brand is about. Do you understand? You can type here. I want to give you an example. Speed. I just want to give you an example. You just type speed now. Are you seeing it's bringing out different icons that signify speed? Do you understand? So I could choose one of them. This same thing talking about pro also applies here. If you click anyone that has pro, it's going to come with a watermark. That's if you don't make payments. Good. So let me just choose one of them that doesn't have pro. If you have money to pay, you can choose those ones. So I choose this. Good. You can see this is the one that came with this brand, this graphics, but I just added something else, so I can decide to use this one. Do you understand? Even this one now, you can change the colors to match the unique color of your brand. Are you getting me? So you can play around with this. You understand? At your spare time. Let me delete this. Okay, so this is our sprint solutions prompt delivery. These are logo icons. So we go straight to download, and then we download this logo straight into our inbox. Very good. So as that, the background of any surface that you paste it on. So we are going to go to where we are going to do that is on background remover. So you just type here background remover. So just click on that. It's as simple as that. So like I said, you are trying to build a corporate brand identity. So that logo that you just designed that you saved now, so you can post it as a crest or as as a badge on every of the thing that you own that used to do your business, that makes it identify as yours. So this is where you will do it, so that once you paste it on any surface, it takes the background of that surface. Now you come here, you upload the image. What are you uploading? This particular logo that you just designed now on Canva. You click on it, like just design Sprint Solution. You press on done. Automatically does it in split of seconds. So that's it. The background has been removed. Anywhere I paste this thing, it will take the shape and the background there. I click on download. It's as easy as that. So once you have been able to do this, that's one. So you can paste it anywhere. Now the next thing we're going to do, we're going back to Canva. This is already saved. It's downloaded to your phone or whatever device you're using. So we come back to Canva. What are we trying to do now? We want to remember you created your value proposition and you have outlined your services. So we want to create another something like a banner. Do you understand? That helps to identify you. Come here. We're going to go to want to create like a label, a flyer, or whatever that you are going to be using. Still on logistics and delivery service. Let's just say delivery service. Okay, you click on delivery service. So good. So and every of all this, if you can see the template, so see this one that says delivery and courier service, about us, our services, our coverage areas. Do you understand all those things? That place is say about us. You could put your value proposition there and all that. So maybe I'm going to use that one as an example, but later on you can explore options. There are so many other options. Do you understand? Everywhere. Remember, the one that communicates or helps you communicate your brand value, your colors, your style, everything that's unique to you. Okay, so this is simple. You come here and change this logo. Remember what you did. You went to remove the background and make it a transparent background. So we are going to delete this one now, and we are going to import our logo. So I'm coming here to upload. So we are going to upload files, and we are going to go to the device, then we're going to go to files, and then we go, you can see it's Sprint Solution. This one is the one that is without background that we have removed from the using that background remover stuff. So come here now, we'll select it. Good. So you click on it, Sprint Solutions. Very good. So it's there already. I'm sure you are enjoying this class. Good. If you are, please hit the like and share button and subscribe to this channel for more of videos and trainings like this. Okay, so you could under this about us, you put your value proposition. Remember, you already created a value proposition for your business, so you just put it there. I didn't want to go back. Let me just try to create something. We provide or we help. Remember the format. We help vendors and businesses to achieve or to facilitate their operations. That's what you are promising them. Their operations and sales using, what are we using? Cutting edge delivery tools, equipment, and skilled personnels. Good. You could just have something like this. So remember, I already taught you how to create your value proposition. So you could use when you have that, you come and put it here. Then you outline your services. Do you understand? Just the same way I told you. Outline the services. You can decide to outline any coverage area you feel you can cover. Still the same format. Check your capacity, what you can handle. If you can handle only within a particular city or within a particular geographical area, just put in those places that you can handle. Then this place, see this place say safe, reliable, fast. You can put all those values that define who you are for them to trust you. You can put your phone number here. Do you understand? Then you can leave this one something like say need to send something. Something that can call their attention. So something like this is beautiful. You could all explore this later on. So just go here. I'm going to download this. Good. We're going to download this. So if you are following this and you are getting value, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button that is just below that video on your screen. Okay, so we proceed to the next thing that we are covering here. We go back to our slides. So we go back to our slides. Okay. Okay. So when you have been able to design those brand identity and all that, the next thing you should look out for now is your positioning. You need to find where your prospective clients and target audience are, and go and set up your profile, paste your brand identity there. This brand identity we have created now, you go there and upload it, and so that you can be visible. The idea is for visibility, so you can be found, and then you can be connected with the opportunities. Do you understand? To serve them. The idea is for them to see you, is for you to be visible. So you could open a Facebook page. When you open a Facebook page, you upload on the profile picture place this your logo and brand name and this thing that you have designed. Then on the banner, you upload the other thing. Do the same thing on Instagram. Do the same thing on TikTok. Go to physical marketplaces. Do you understand? Every marketplace. Remember what we did in the last model. Every people need it. Farmers need you. Manufacturing companies need you. Marketplaces where they sell groceries, where they sell equipment, where they sell keyboards, where they sell whatever it is, because items must always be moved from one point to another. So go there and fix in your brand identity materials, your banners and whatever. Check for e-commerce platforms like GG, like maybe Konga, like Jumia, whatever, where you can find people that sell online and will need your services. Go and sign up on dispatch service platforms like Bolt, like Uber, like Glovo. The lists are endless, quick, and all that. So, but for the purpose of this, I'm going to recommend one primarily. You go to this corner. Essentially. I'm going to type it there. This corner. Good. You can see that .com. So when you go to this corner, you can see it's a platform that helps connect business people, or is a marketplace that connects professionals or people that are with skill to people that need those services. So it cuts across both logistics and other services. So you come here, you have to create a profile here. Do you understand? Sorry. You come here, come to accounts. You go, okay, I'm already signed in. Do you understand? I'm already signed in, but then as a new person, you you create a fresh account. You understand? It's not going to open like this. So you go. The steps are actually quite simple. You just put in your email address, create your password. It's going to send you a mail for you to activate, and when it's activated and you are in, you just follow the steps. If you ever have to encounter any challenge on the way, you could always drop your messages on the inbox. But then you can see this is the site, this corner. I didn't want to log out my profile, uh, so because I didn't want to have some issues with it. Okay, so when you are logged in and all that, this is how you get to you'll be able to see your profile. See, you put your logo. I put my logo there, put the name of my organization, and then the services I offer, uh, logistic services that I offer, and all that. So the same way. So exactly just the way you did this on this corner, you come to your WhatsApp, because most of the time when you get clients from these bigger platforms, you will redirect them to communicate with you on your WhatsApp. So on your WhatsApp, you will go. I want to use this one as an example. You come to the settings, you see what I did here. This is my logo and my name, then this is the banner that communicates every of the services I offer. You outline your services, just come here and arrange everything, food service, everything that you provide. Then your, what they call it, your business address, location, and all that. Okay, so uh that's for that. Then finally, um, finally we are going to look at, okay, okay, okay. So after you've been able to do that and position yourself on all these platforms, create an account there, go to InDrive, click create an account, then you know that you are now ready to say you want to start advertising or marketing or making people aware of your brand. Your brand needs to be created and become in existence before you say you want to start communicating it to anyone. So after this stage, which is what we just concluded, before you can now say you want to start communicating your brand to the prospective audience, and which is what we are going to cover in the next module. So try to go through the session again and try to attempt these exercises that you can see. Create a name, you understand, for your delivery service business, following the factors that I outlined. Number two, following the template, create your value proposition and update it on your profile. Do you understand? Your profile, that's those places you see your bio. Put it on your DP, put it on your bio, that's your value proposition, outline your services and everywhere. Then list out services you will be offering based on your present capacity and your area of interest. Like I told you, the areas you are interested in serving, the kind of people you are interested in serving, your capacity that you have at the moment to be able to serve. So list out your services. Then finally, I want you to think deep, list out 10 platforms, both online and offline, that you could position this your brand to be found. So aside the ones that I listed, think outside the box. Do you understand? Places that you feel the kind of people that will need your logistic services, that they stay or they converge or they come. Try to outline it and then you drop your answers in the comment section. And I'm going to see you in the next module. Thank you.